Swoop, that's like, yeah, we'd probably be wrapping up by the time that we get on.
And start sharing stuff.
Yeah. Damn. Who's still
Uh,
playing softball, right? She had,
yeah, yeah. She had a game. They won yesterday. 13-11.
oh, okay. Close game now.
Yeah, they shit. It was was it? It was they were doing good the first inning, and then um second inning, and the people start coming up, and they just the way they was doing the run rule, the people kept scoring too many runs that inning, so
Yeah.
they couldn't. They'd have to switch, and then Pooh them would get up, score too many runs, and they get up, score too many runs, and just got to a point it was just too much. So
Oh, okay.
they ended up calling it a day. It was a good game. I mean, it was good. She did all right. So I think she got 2 hits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, she connecting with the ball. Yeah.
yeah. She was back there bashing in the backyard a little while ago with Ant. So
Oh,
she
oh, okay.
starting to get the feel of it. It's a work in progress with her.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah. I guess we can play around for a little bit till he get on. But if he talking 15 minutes, then I don't know.
Yeah, we just be pre-showing the whole time.
Getting off of here, messing with Swoop.
Yeah. Hell. And quick, I can hit the site. Shit.
Exactly.
Man, I still be trying to go like I'm 20 something. I can't do this shit no more.
I'm gonna wait till he got on here to mess with him and Poda Pig, but I'm gonna go ahead and see what this here tastes like.
Yeah, go ahead and crack it open. Whistle pig. Everybody thought we were just talking some dumb shit.
Yeah, everybody thought we were talking crazy, but it's actually a drink, Whistle Pig. So,
Yeah, yeah, that's the company. That's the
yeah,
maker. Whistle pig is the maker. I
it don't smell.
smell.
It don't smell half bad. I ain't
Damn.
got freezer ice.
Heavy hand.
Well, yeah, if you don't taste it, taste it.
Yeah, I guess. Taste it straight first, then just shit. Do I go?
Ain't half bad.
Oh yeah, pretty
It ain't
smooth.
bad. Yeah, real smooth. Damn, it wasn't even no bite in that.
And see you about to fuck it up.
Huh. I ain't finna sit up here and drink it straight though. Hell no. Short ass damn show there. Word to the wise, don't drink Whistle Pig straight.
You got it on ice. Melt a little bit.
No, fuck that. Have me on here slurring my speech. Absolutely not.
Ah, damn.
Nope, nope, nope. You won't get me.
I have to find me a 10-year bottle.
Mm. Ain't bad. Ain't bad at all. Yeah, hold on, I'll be right back.
All right.
All right. Had to go roll this bitch up.
Oh yeah.
That Wilson pig ain't no joke.
I think it's like it's more than 80 proof, ain't it?
That is 96.56.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're looking at 48%.
Yeah. I wasn't finna play with it though.
Almost damn.
Well,
Wow, turkey numbers.
wow. My wife. Looks are deceiving, babe. Looks are deceiving. She going in already. Damn.
Mm. I'm drinking a good old Fresca.
Okay.
About out.
About out of Fresca.
Yeah. Finish this off and hell, I probably take me a gummy and hit the hay. Make sure I sleep nice and through the night tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit Swoop up again and see what he's saying.
Man. Swoop got a Flintstone watching. It's nighttime now, so the fucking hand don't even move on the bitch anymore. Watches a sundial and it's nighttime.
Hey. Your wife, your sister-in-law talking to you.
Hey, what's up, sis?
Kevin. He always late, Kel. Always.
That's WCWKF?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
That is him. Well, hell, we can go ahead and start him. Or you want to wait a few more minutes?
Nah, dude, you gotta roll.
All right, well.
I
See
mean,
y'all. Huh?
what you want? What he said? 15 minutes. So he
Yeah.
got 5 more.
Yeah, we can kill 5 more minutes.
All right.
Let the crowd draw in a little more.
If he ain't hit 9:15, then yeah, we got to go on and roll.
Roll that footage.
Yeah. Man.
Hell, I was watching some couple things earlier. I was just looking at the topics of the show, and they were showing some practice footage of one of the topics, and yeah, that bitch had a crowd out there like it was Sunday.
Yeah, hopefully it's stay on that course.
Yeah, yeah, it was looking pretty promising. So hopefully it'll remain that.
Nah, hell, I didn't. Just been watching a few shows. I've been watching Britannia on Amazon Prime. That's pretty good.
Okay, I got the wife watching Peaky Blinders now, so she done got into that, so that's good.
Oh, okay, the chick off Yellowstone is on Britannia. Beth.
Oh, I just found out she was on Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, she British.
Yeah. I didn't know it till I like looked at it. I'm like, then I saw in the interview, I'm like, hold on.
Dude, all these cats when Walking Dead started, everybody was from damn England. Like, damn. They talking country as hell.
You see Belinda? That Joker there, boy. Well, he got a legit reason. So y'all don't get on him too bad. But he got a legit.
Yeah.
We put
we
him,
would have been roasting.
yeah. But we hold him back a little bit. But he got a legit reason. But he say he coming. So yeah. Should have just gave him the link, told him to get on his phone. Driving pod. Let me stop.
Yeah, don't do that. That's all we need. Niggas pay attention to the road.
We got no liability shit yet, so yeah, we can't have him doing that.
Yeah. You gotta get your paperwork right.
Oh boy. Swoop.
Oh, swoop is swoop.
Yeah, my wife, she talking junk tonight.
Hey.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get him to do that, babe. We're just joking. That's all. Just jokes. Warming up the crowd. We just buffering the crowd. We getting our Chris Rock on. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm just throwing that out. That's joking. That's all, people. That's joking.
Although you saw the new little twist on all that, right? I'll save it for the show.
Oh hell.
Save it for the show. I mean, you'll be kicking off here in another minute, right?
Yeah, Jay right there. What up, Jay?
Might have to tag him in.
Yeah, Swoop running late. I might shoot to that link, bro. Yeah, Jay, like, I'm ready. Ready. Oh, Jay, I got some new whiskey for you, buddy. Whistle Pig.
Piggyback.
Yeah, pretty decent stuff. I advise you chase it because it ain't nothing to play with.
Yeah, this joke almost 100 proof.
Oh, that's Bonnie right there. You don't know about that Peaky Blinders, Bonnie. I'm already in. I'm damn near Thomas Shelby. I got the wife watching it now, so.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to check and see what that's about then.
Yeah. Yeah, Jay laying up with the baby, trying to put the baby to sleep. Oh, Swoop about to log in. All right, there we go.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that cat GPS must work right on time.
Hey. Yep, so he should be on in just a minute. I appreciate y'all sticking around, waiting. This waiting on Swoop. As soon as he jump on, we rolling. Get ready,
Yeah, I'm glad we waited. It probably would have been kind of awkward him coming on in the middle.
Yeah. Swoop would have came up like, what the hell y'all doing, man? I told y'all we're coming. My bad.
Oh man.
Did you ever finish? Oh yeah, you say you finished Yellowstone, so
Yeah. I went on and bought the season on Amazon, and fucking a week later it come out for free.
oh man. But well, I'm telling you, you got Peacock now. Just watch Bel Air. That's 10 good episodes. I didn't see not one bad episode of that.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah, like Peaky Blinders, you can watch that. That's only 6 episodes a season. There's 5 seasons.
Oh, okay.
So hour episode. And season 6 come out June 10th.
Well, Marvel, Disney finna roll out some shit. You got Moon Knight just started. There's 2 episodes in here.
Obi-Wan, right?
Obi-Wan, I think, start next month or something.
Okay.
June. It might be the end of May, I think. I can't remember. But yeah, you got that rolling in. And then I'm pretty sure something else will be coming on. You got hopefully Loki season 2 and some other stuff. So yeah, quite a bit of TV. And man, I think this last year I probably watched more TV than I have in the last 10 years.
Oh shit.
'Cause I want to watch a number of Game of Thrones.
Oh. Yeah. I need to go back and actually watch all of that. I never finished that series, so I do need to
Hell,
go back and watch.
what last week, all through the weekend, I think I watched the last season again. I skipped around some episodes and then I just watched the whole last season again. The entire last season. So like damn, I missed this show. But Amazon's supposed to do like a prequel type thing.
That's what I heard.
So and I guess they're gonna be bringing some dragons.
Uh-oh.
So Bezos gonna be spending some money on that shit.
There you go.
My man.
I don't even
week, man.
I don't even like to look.
I just want a normal week. We on Facebook Live.
Yeah, we live. I'm go ahead and
I'm sorry,
start it because
people.
we had people waiting. So I'll see you in a minute.
Jay, you can't take my spot if you watching. Listen, I just came from the hospital. That's how dedicated I am.
All right. I'll see you in a minute. Hey, what it do? What it be about? We are back.
What's up? What's up?
Oh,
Uh, Welcome to episode 45. It's your boy Drew.
This Eric.
swoop.
We are the global unknowns. Gentlemen. Swoop, the hell of a week. Rough one for you.
Listen, man, I'm just glad to be alive.
As always, how your mentals. I will let you go first tonight because I know you've been having a tough go at it. So, Swoop,
Listen, man,
you gotta
my mental's at like a negative 15. I can like, and I'm laughing, which is, I mean, we laugh from crying and all of that, but man, life is like, I'm getting a Mike Tyson uppercut right now. That's crazy. 10 seconds into the first round, bink, just, I mean, yeah. So just a lot going on family wise. Man, send up some prayers for my mother-in-law. She had emergency surgery on Sunday. She came home yesterday. We just had to rush her back. Everything is good now though. Just some precautions, but we came back from a funeral last week. That's why I wasn't, that's why you saw Jay in this spot right here in this box. But man, like, my in-law family has been going through it the last like 2.5 weeks. So, and I love my wife to death. So any pain that she feel, I feel. And the weight on our shoulders is a lot. Back in school, had a midterm coming back on Monday. When she was fresh out of surgery, I had a midterm on Monday. Got a 95 though. So, yeah, still getting good grades, I guess. But
there you go.
man, it's a lot on the brother, man. And I think I'll talk about it later too. But like, just as men, the stuff we have to take on mentally and not break, it's a lot, man. So trying to be strong for my wife, for her mother, for my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, like it's a lot. So yeah, negative 15.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back.
Appreciate it.
Hey, that's going that way. I mean,
Yeah, man.
But like I say, we'll discuss it later on. I guess you heard this week.
Yes. Okay. It'll be another tearjerker.
Okay, I know you gonna get it to him. So I'll
Yeah,
let you get your shit off later, bruh.
Yeah, man.
About the middle of the road, 5 or 6s. It's got a lot going on. Work. Trying to put together a couple comic book shows here. One in 3 months, and then the other one down the road in October. And these shows I'm putting on and stuff. So it ain't about me just showing up, setting up, and selling some books. I'm selling spots for the cats that's gonna be doing that, and just trying to put on a quality show, take it back to the old times when you go to a comic book show or convention and Comic-Con, they say spend $5 to get in, and spend your money on some books. These cats throwing shows now, and I've been a part of these big shows in Orlando, Tampa, and stuff like that, and just going through the door, man, you could be out of $150.
Sheesh.
Parking and admission and everything else. If you got a family of 3 or 4 that you're bringing in there, yeah, $150 easy, just walking through the door. I want to put that money in the pocket of the people that's selling the books.
Yeah.
I don't want somebody coming to my conventions spending all their money just to walk in. So let's keep things at a lower tone, lower tone, and just let the books make the money, not the dough. So just trying to put these things together while still working and doing what I'm supposed to do every day. So it takes a toll, like Swoop said. As men, I shouldn't just say as men, but a working professional, when you're trying to do other little things on the side and all that, you get overwhelmed sometimes, and the mental toll is a whole lot worse than the physical toll.
Yeah.
Because the mental toll can weigh you down a whole lot faster and longer than the physical toll. You know, physical, take a nap, you can get up, you feel a little refreshed and all that. That's what I tried to do today. And took a nap around lunchtime, thinking, all right, I wake up and I feel all right. Man, I'm still tired. So I'm like, God, but
Listen,
I gotta keep going, you know. So I'm hanging in there. Like I said, it's about a 5 or 6 because I'm just exhausted. So I got to get my butt to bed and get some quality sleep.
Sleep, man. I don't even know
Yeah,
what sleep is right now.
running on fumes.
got to find some.
Yeah, well, me, I'm good. I'm I'm good. Hell, ain't no way to put it. I don't want to be the.
Listen, he can't brag because
Yeah, I
he,
don't want to be
he's
the like.
good. Just know he good. That's it. We don't even want to hear you.
Yeah,
He
I'm
good.
good. Just got a few things going on here at the house. Just little slight stuff. Nothing bad. Just little easy stuff we got to fix around here. Getting ready. Check out, bruh, comic book show here. Um, Other than that, I really ain't got nothing too much. Just work and home, just trying to get things like that. Leighton still in softball, like we talked about earlier on the pre-show, and like she pretty much did a good job last night. She got 2 hits, scored a run.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, scored a run, and they did pretty decent last night. It looked like a different team out there last night. The first inning just looked like a totally different team. So I think they
That's
started
because
to
she
make
got Hispanic in
strides.
her blood.
Yeah. They starting to make strides and they doing, what they need to do.
That's what's up.
So with that, I mean everything on that is good. So we'll swing on over to the first topic. After 13
Yeah,
months,
swing on over. I like that.
yeah, you like that segue, don't you? So after 13 months, he did it
Yeah.
on my birthday last year. So
Hmm.
after 13 months of rehab and just trying to get back to normal, the golf world has some good news because Tiger's coming back and is going to play in the Masters this weekend. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm excited to see it
Yeah.
because after he played with Charlie that one day, not too long ago, just seeing him come back to the Masters, and when was asked in a press conference the other day, was how do you feel coming back to this? And he said, I don't usually come back to things that I don't think I have a chance of winning.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the guy said, do you think you can win? And he was like, yeah. So him coming back with that confidence, we all just trying to see that with Jay.
Yo, I seen Jay in the comments talking about why is this man late? Tell Jay chill out.
But we definitely will be wearing the red polos on
Oh yeah.
Sunday Tiger.
Oh yeah.
So just seeing him come back and very happy about that. And I called bro and asked him, wanted to ask Swoop how he felt about it. So first topic of the night, Tiger coming back. What's up?
I love it. I mean, I'm a golfer, so I mean, he was one of the reasons why I even took the game serious, just because seeing somebody that looks like me on the course and giving people hell, like that was definitely a big thing for me. But anytime Tiger is back in the game of golf benefits from it because you have somebody that arguably is the greatest of all time on the links, and whenever he's away, it always feels like a bunch of random dudes playing. Like, of course, you got your young guns that's up there. You know, Rory's not a young gun anymore, but you got your Rorys. You know, the Brysons and
Justin
the
Thomas.
Yeah, Justin. Like you have those guys that, I mean, they're young. They hit bombs for sure. I mean, the game of golf definitely has changed and evolved with how far they're hitting the ball now. Of course, the tools that they use too is totally different. But just having him be a part of the game again it's important for the game, man. It because he's somebody that played the game right, that did it at a high level for a consistently long time. And no matter what, even Tiger at plus, above 40 years old, he's still very, very competitive. And you playing, a lot of guys will always say, you don't know pressure until you're playing on Sunday with Tiger. And even with him having back surgeries and having accidents, he's still somebody that you got to look out for. He's not just this run of the mill dude. Like, yeah, if he's grouped up with me, I'm gonna beat up on him a little bit. Nah, like you're thinking, dag, if I don't get in the right headspace and Tiger is in my group, it's over with. Like, it can get bad real fast. So I'm hoping that he does have a good showing, and he has to. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, I'm not
Yo,
gonna show that shit, man. Go
I
ahead.
am weak. But like him saying, I wouldn't come back if I didn't think I could win. I mean, what else is he gonna say?
Yeah,
Like, is he gonna say no?
big.
Yeah, like you have to, especially for somebody like Tiger. He comes in with that confidence because this is what he does. Like, if there's one thing that Tiger Eldridge Woods can do, nigga can play golf. Like, he may not be able to drive a car good, but he can golf for sure. Like, so having him back on the course, especially at Augusta, like this isn't just, I mean, the Open Championship is still a big situation. You have other tournaments, other championships that he could win, FedEx Cup and all of that. But being at Augusta is totally different. And the fact that he feels like he can be in that winner's circle with another green jacket, I mean, you got to tune in.
Yeah, you
got to tune in. It's like, now, with the Oscars, I was out last week when y'all talked about Will, Chris getting, rocking Chris. That's something that with Tiger back, it's gonna make you watch it. Like next year, I might watch the Oscars to see if somebody get punched next time. But like having Tiger on the bill, man. I mean, for Augusta, it's gonna be probably the most watched sports event of the year. Outside of the, like, even with the NCAA championship. Like, I forgot that it was the championship already had happened. Like, I woke up the next morning and saw that Carolina lost by 3, and I'm like, damn, I didn't even know they was playing. Like, I forgot that the championship was happening. So like this, game. I'm gonna be tuned in. I'm gonna be tuned in from his first tee time at 10:34 a.m. and hopefully he gets, if he's there Sunday and in the hunt, I'm definitely gonna be having on all red. I'm gonna be, Suge Knight out. I'm gonna have all red on. I'm gonna have a red cup. I'm gonna probably have on this red joint again. I got another one upstairs. I might, interchange with, but having Tiger back on the course, man, it's big for the game of golf. It's big for those of us that grew up watching him too. Because like I don't, if Tiger's not playing, I'm not watching it. Honestly, like I just love his game that much that now that he's back, I'm definitely gonna be glued to the television.
But it was crazy. I was in the pre-show we were talking, and I was telling E like the practice rounds. Mm-hmm. It was just practice rounds. He had a Sunday crowd out there for practice rounds.
Oh, it's different. The vibe is different, man.
Yeah. And for him to get that energy right now, they're just tuning him up. That's all. He know what to expect on tomorrow. He know what the feel is gonna be like. Let me go ahead and get the butterflies out my stomach. Let me get this rolling. Mm-hmm. And he out there swatting like that with the Sunday crowd already out there. Shit gonna be epic, man. Bro,
man, it's big.
Yeah. I mean, when he on, I watch it. When he ain't on, I don't even know it's on. Right. I mean, I never watched golf before him, and since he's been out, I haven't watched it. But if he's in there, I'll be watching. And I'm quite sure a lot of people in the same boat as I am. They, couldn't care less, with Tiger out. But if Tiger's in there, they're gonna be watching the TV, and it only does good things for golf. I mean, these guys make a lot of money now because once he enters into the fray, it viewership and sponsorships and everything else went through the roof. So, you know, it's all due to him, and it's for good reason because people want to watch him. Um, so, Red Shirt Sunday, let's do it.
And he's like the LeBron James of golf.
Oh man, come on.
Not because he's the greatest of all time, but because people love to hate him too.
Oh, okay.
People watch just to see if he's gonna win, like just to heckle him. There's still a lot of people still mad about him cheating on his wife or whatever. So there's people that hate him for that reason. There's people that hate him because he's a black man out here doing his thing. There's people that hate him just because he's that good. So like he's somebody like a LeBron James because he garners that much attention because you just don't know. Like if he's in the hunt, like it can go any way. He can either, really, really take it home or he can, implode because he's done that too. But I think it's definitely something that intrigues a lot of people because you don't know what's going to happen. Because like I said, there are people that hate him, there are people that love him, but either way, they're going to be watching and you're going to have that crowd around him. And I love the fact that he's still getting that reception too. Like he's getting that those accolades still because he's been that great for the game of golf. He revolutionized it to me. I mean, I don't think there's any other golfer that had the impact that he did or that he has had. You talk about Jack Nicklaus, Ben Hogan, like you talk about, the old heads from back in the day, those guys that are Hall of Fame golfers. But somebody like him, he made it cool to hit the long drive, like to power through and to really to show your strength on the course, but then also had a little bit of swag. No matter how corny he may seem, like he had enough swag to globalize the game of golf. Like just like MJ. MJ had that swag, and that's the only thing that I will give MJ credit for is the swag that he had on the court. Like he just brought a different feel. Like you talk about somebody that had the killer instinct. Tiger in red, that's like
intimidating.
going against the firing squad. Like ain't no way you coming out alive.
Yeah.
If you going into battle with Tiger gonna rip your head off. Yeah. And he gonna keep it moving. So he's the LeBron James blasphemy. Will, what you talking about? What is blasphemy, Will?
I mean, with him,
LeBron James throwing this LeBron James name dropping is
but it wasn't. But I qualified my statement by saying it wasn't because he's the greatest of all time because we have gotten into that heated debate. I'm gonna see it how I see it, but I will say it's because people love to hate him. Like people, it's just like Serena Williams or the Williams sisters when they come out on the court on the tennis court, like it's never gonna be high praises all the time. It's always gonna be some doubt. There's always gonna be some level of skepticism. Just because, can they keep up this level of greatness and this and that? Like, that's always the conversation, especially with Tiger. And the conversation now is, can he return back to his old form? Because you got guys that are posting some really, really low scores.
What, 2 years away? 2 years since last time he won it, right? Won it 2 years ago? It was 3.
He won it in 2019.
Okay.
And that in golf years, though, that's a long time. That's a long time. But he's had the opportunity to rehab. He's had the opportunity to get his body back in form and back in shape. And if he believes he can win, he believes he can win. And it's not something that's, he's not just grasping for straws. Like he's doing it because he can. And I don't think he's hurting for the bread. So it ain't like he coming back because he need a check. He got paper. He got paper. How old is Will say? How old is Tiger? I don't know how old Tiger is right now. He might be like 45.
45, 46.
46 or something like that.
Yeah. He ain't that old. I mean, he recently got inducted into the Hall. So
he's 46.
Yeah, he just got put in the golf.
Now he old. He old. Did I freeze? What
yeah, your camera froze. So you talking shit about 40-some-year-old people.
You see what happened when you do that shit?
That's what you ain't had nothing to do with it. So yeah.
He's not 46 is old. He's 4 years away from 50. He about to be on the senior tour.
Damn.
With Lee Trevino.
he ain't even gonna let you. I'm gonna move on.
All right, let's keep rolling.
Because you got a couple months to you get this.
Yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
you know, thinking about that, and you know, Tiger coming back, and it kind of intertwines with the next topic we were gonna have, and like we discussed it a little bit yesterday, but you know, with Tiger bringing in Charlie one day to keep his legacy going with the golf world, you know, Tiger's a billionaire. I
Oh
hope
yeah,
still,
Tiger.
yeah. So that brings us into the next, you know, segue, because he'll have a son who's still going to play the game of golf as well as that, and maybe better than his dad. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping for, that he'll play it better than him, and like crush all his dad's records. But that's some pretty big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
But with that being said, we were talking about generational wealth, how to sustain it, how to maintain it, and the two kind of interacted with each other, because Tiger doing that and passing that on to his son coming up and teaching them how to make money and, you know, build for what he already established, keep the brand going. And I was gonna let my brother just, you know, get his shit off tonight because he had some pretty good stuff he wanted to talk about. So, bro,
Yeah, we were just just talking and shooting it, and it was like, man, we can, as you know, commoners and everything that we are, you can build, you could build something, and spend your whole life doing it, and you could build
Yeah.
something great, and you say, man, I did this. Hey, all right, you looking around, who go take this on after I'm gone
Mhm.
and stuff, and when you're looking around and you kind of don't see anybody that you know in the moment can take it and run with it. What did you just do? You were
Right.
trying to build generational wealth. You were trying to create something that you know a legacy for your family that they can carry on, and everybody can live comfortably and go from there. And you know what? That generation after you, they will live comfortably off the profits and proceeds that you generated. Now, whether they're going to replenish it and keep it going, that's what
That's
that's that's what the question is. Who's going to take it up after you know
right.
after you're gone or can't do it anymore? And it's just like, okay, man, if I'm doing all this and I can't really find, see anybody that's going to pick this up after me. What the hell am I doing all this for? You
Right.
know, it just questions you ask yourself. And if you're just doing it and thinking, all right, well, they'll get it together at some point, man, we done seen people go through, you know, tons of money in a short period of time. I mean, very
Yeah.
short period of time, because they didn't work to make it. And when you didn't work to make it, and it's just thrust upon you, given to you, or whatever, then you have no regard for it.
Yeah.
And therefore, if we're going to build, or we're trying to build wealth for our families going forward, we have to mentor these kids and adult kids and whoever else in that mind frame. Like, look here, you you know, I'm trying to leave you something, but hell, I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it just something to make me and Drew think. We were just talking, and we got friends, we know people that's doing things right now, and we're like, all right, you look down the next in line after them, man, I don't know if this is gonna be held up, you know.
Yeah.
And it's sad to say. And then, like I said, looking at my own situation, I'm quite certain I can groom somebody to take on something, you know. Um, but
Yeah.
it's just something to think about, you know, because like I said, if a person didn't put in the work, then how are they gonna, you know, take what's given to them and command it and grow it even bigger and better than you did?
Yeah. I think the thing is, in order for generational wealth to happen, the next generation, they have to know what it is that they want to do. Because there are times where the money can be there, but they may not want to take the same or go in the same lane that we chose. But they have to have some type of drive, some type of thing that's going to give them purpose. They've got to know purpose first before
Mhm.
they can before they can I would say, how can I say it? Before they can be a good steward of what the wealth is. So
Yeah.
I think our job, because all three of us are trying to go into like entrepreneurship. I'm already in full time, which is crazy. That's why I'm in a negative 15 too, because entrepreneurship is wild. But it's having a conversation with our children saying, you may not want to do what I do, but I'm going to build a foundation that allows you to do what you want to do. But
Mhm.
even like my oldest is 10. At 10 years old, I'm having conversations with him about what he wants to do. So his big thing, he wants to be a gamer. And I'm telling him, you can do whatever you want, but in order for you to be a successful gamer, I'm going to give everything that I can in order for you to get there. But you have to have the drive, you have to have the mindset to say, I'm going to be the best at whatever it is I'm going to be or whatever it is I'm going to do. And with the opportunity that we're creating or that I'm creating for him, he can now thrive off of that. So I think it is difficult because we're building one thing in one facet, and we're saying, how can we make sure that this one thing that I'm doing can still kind of live in perpetuity? But it's for us not to worry about, will this thing be carried, but will the entire structure be built upon, or the foundation be built upon. So like that's one thing that I worry about all the time is generational wealth, saying, when I die, I want to give them enough foundation to say, okay, you don't have to worry about how you're going to make it. Because that's one thing, my parents are still alive, but I can say that they weren't thinking about that because they were just worrying about making it.
Mhm.
Now the mindset progresses, and the thought process goes a little bit further to say, I don't want to just make it, I want to live and thrive. But not only do I want to live and thrive, I want to make sure that my kids, my children's children, that they have the opportunity to do what it is that they want to do, not what they have to do. So like it's a tough conversation to have even with yourself, because you're wondering, am I doing this all in vain? But then it's like, as long as I have the right conversations with them and I point them in the right direction, I know that they're gonna be okay. But like I don't want to, like man said, I don't want to work. I don't want to do all of this foundational work, and then you just out here doing whatever, and I'm looking, I'm in my grave looking up at you like, this nigga, man, what are you doing? Like
Yeah.
I don't want to roll around in my grave. Like when I go, I want to be able to sleep peacefully. Like I don't want to be doing flips in my coffin. Like I want to be able to know that, you're doing your thing. But it's about conversation now, like having those conversations and really, putting in their minds like, yo, I'm not gonna be here forever, but I'm building something for you, so that if you want to go in the same lane that I'm going in, you can. Or if you want to go, on your own thing and forge your own path, that is, you can definitely do it. But I'm gonna give you the foundation. Like when I think about me going into business for myself, I'm like, damn, if my parents only, if they invested in this or did that and worried about, the long term, it would have been a little bit different. But, especially in our community, in the black community, like it sometimes thinking about the future is difficult because like right now is hard, like it's tough. So, you know, being able to build a foundation is great, but having meaningful conversations with our children is going to be even more important, because I'm already planting the seed for them to believe that they can accomplish whatever they want to accomplish, and I'm going to back you 100%. Like that's been on my mind crazy. Like, it's crazy that we even talk, like, this is one of the topics that we brought up, because like that's been my thought process. Even me going back to school, like I told y'all, my son, his desk is right there across from mine, and every morning he's in school, I'm in school too. But it also reinforces the idea, like, yo, he may have messed up when he first started in college, but he's now taking steps to rectify those missteps that he made. And like, if he can do it, I can too. Like, generational wealth is more about the decisions that you make rather than the money that we make, because we'll never have enough money.
No.
But what we can have are those meaningful conversations that build up someone's self-esteem, that builds up someone's drive and someone's ability to forge ahead. Like, those are the conversations that I want to have with my sons, and especially with my daughter. Like, because I know there's greatness inside of them, but I want to be the one that brings it out. Not because I want them to make a lot of money, but I want them to fulfill purpose, so that when they sit in this seat that I'm sitting in, they can look back and say, yo, my dad did what he needed to do, and now I'm out here living the life that I want to live. Like, if they want to go to school, like, I want them never have to worry about, of course I want them to get scholarships, because that means that they've earned a certain thing. But if they don't end up getting enough money, I don't want them to have to worry about, yo, I got to take out $40,000-$50,000 in student loans just for me to get this bachelor's. I want them to say, oh, well, I got about 250 in the bank right now. If I want to go to school, I can, and I can pay for it. And that, that 250 keeps compounding and whatnot. But like, yeah, having those conversations, man, is definitely big.
Yeah.
Absolutely right on that. And and just building their thought process, their decision making, and everything. Because, like you said, the wealth is more than just money. It's about the health of the family as well, and how things are going, and all that, and all that can be gone in a blink of an eye with the one wrong decision. So decision making is a huge part of that.
That's true. I mean, yeah, like you said, it's not just about the wealth part, the knowledge to sustain wealth as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's generational wealth. You got to have the knowledge in order to sustain it. So just giving them the full knowing of what to do. So,
right.
I mean, you was on a roll. I thought you were just gonna just roll on to the you heard.
Yeah.
Man, being away from the pod for a week, you have a little bit of time to think, and you get your thoughts together, and you just. I might have wrote a book in that time. The week
without further ado, the flow yours. Keep it rolling.
Yo, so what is really important in order, like one of the easiest wealth building strategies is life insurance. Something that you can take out a policy $50 a month and get $1 million policy. One thing that I've been thinking about and looking at, especially in the last 2 weeks, hearing about wait, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but Jay talking about this. That was my last time on the pod. I told you, Jay, I'm out here, man. But I've really been thinking about kind of like the finality of life. So I want everyone to know how important it is to live every moment with purpose. Is somebody calling me again? What is happening? Did my video freeze?
You froze up.
Oh my goodness. See, they don't want to be great out here. Jay, that must be Jay calling me.
Sabotage you.
Savage. I feel like D right now.
Yeah, well, you got to go do
dial-up internet. Nah, for whatever reason, my phone is getting calls, but But yeah, I don't put it on do not disturb and everything, but it's still getting calls to come through. So living your life every day with purpose and not allowing yourself to miss moments has really been heavy on my heart. Because like I told you guys, last week we went up to New York for the homegoing of my wife's cousin. Out of nowhere, passed away, and we were sitting in our home church in New York. Pastor was talking about certain things, and it just had me thinking about how every day she lived a full life. And it's not the fact that she had all the money in the world, that she had, all the possessions in the world, but she was rich in joy and love and like even just hope for what the days could bring. And what I never want to be said about my life and everyone else's life that can listen, that's listening to the pod, but my big bros up there, like I never wanted to be said that we didn't live life to the fullest point. So as we get caught up even in generational wealth, because with generational wealth it means that we got to work, we got to put, we got to grind, we got to do this and do that. We talk about our mental health and how sometimes it gets swayed by how things are going in our lives. Like I never want that to be the reason why we miss moments with the people that matter the most, because we're trying to build something, because we're trying to be all that we can be in these moments. It can allow us to forfeit laughing with our son or playing with our daughter, or saying I love you to our mother or to our father, because we get so caught up in the output that we don't understand that there's more input that has to go into anything else. So as we are talking about generational wealth and as we're talking about building legacy, one of the greatest legacies I want to leave is the love that I showed to the people that surround me. And I never want to be regretful about how I live my life. And it's been just really important to me. Like, one, I gotta stop and say, yo, I love y'all both. Like, I want y'all to always know that no matter what, I love y'all. And because we don't always take the time to really analyze what's going on around us. And the fact that like in the last 3 years, since the end of 2019 going into the beginning of 2020 with COVID happening, I know at least 50 people that died because of COVID just in the span of the last 2.5 years. And these are people that the day before, they didn't realize it would be their last day. So as we are living this life and moving through life, I don't want us to ever get too caught up or take too serious the things that we're building to the detriment of the life that we live and the love that we show. Like it's it's really been weighing heavy on my heart to not miss moments, because there are times where I think about, instead of me talking to my son, I may have yelled at him and got at him in a crazy way when it could have been a moment where we had a breakthrough conversation. But because I felt like there was so much urgency in the moment, I didn't stop to assess how can this be different? How can I make an impact in his life other than just yelling at him and telling him what to do? Like there were life lessons that I missed because I was so in the urgency of the moment. And I don't want us to ever, take our lives too serious where we can't stop and just figure out how to love better, how to be better men, how to be better husbands, better fathers, better sons, cousins, uncles, whatever it is. And even if, better women or better mothers, whatever our title may be in the respective places that we find ourselves in, I want us to be 100% wherever it is that we are. Like, one thing that I've tried to stop doing is trying to multitask. Like, I want to be present 100% of the time in one place. Like, I don't want to be on the pod, but then I'm worrying about something else on my phone, or I don't want to be in front of my son. And instead of being, with him 100%, I'm scrolling through Instagram, or I'm trying to make sure that a client has the pair of pants that they need. Like, of course, there are things that I have to do as a man, as an entrepreneur, as a father. Like, of course, there are things that I need to, make sure that my attention is on. But when I'm in moments that are really meaningful, I want to be in it 100%. And that's one thing that I want my people that's listening, like, yo, at the end of my You Heard, like, I want you to hear me for real, knowing that there's so much more to life than us just amassing a whole bunch of stuff. And that's what's going to change with our generational wealth. Like, I know I grew up with kids in my, when I went to high school, in my Catholic school, that their parents had crazy bread, left them a beautiful nest egg, but they had the worst relationships with them. So that money being left to them means nothing, because the person that left it never had a good relationship with them. Like, yeah, it's great for us to build foundation, but what about what equity are we putting into the relationships that we have around us? So I never wanted to be lost on us that we still have a responsibility to love and to be loved and to give love in such a way that even if we don't make $1 million in our lifetime, it didn't matter, because we were rich in something else. So yeah, as we go into, it's springtime, as we go into the summer, kids are going to be out of school. If you have school age children, spend as much time as you can with them. You know, take your wife out on a date, take your husband out on a date, take your boyfriend, your girlfriend out on a date, and let them know how much you love them, because you just never know when your time is up. And I don't want us to ever feel like, man, I didn't live the life that I needed to live because I was so focused on something else. I forgot how to love. I forgot how to give grace, how to give mercy. Like, I forgot all of that stuff because I was so caught up in what I could accomplish that I didn't realize what was around me. So yeah, man, y'all, yo, I've been really introspective, as you can see. Like, I've been really sitting down and thinking, because I mean, she was just about to celebrate her 60th birthday next month. She was going to Costa Rica because she was one of those people that just loved a good time, and she's not here anymore. Like, she just knew that she was going to be able to have those moments with her friends, with her family, but now she's not here anymore. And I don't want us to ever regret the life that we lived. Of course, it's hard to regret it when you're not here anymore, but there's still something, I believe there's still something inside you that longs for whatever it is that you miss. So as you listen, like, I need you to hear me for real. Whatever opportunities you have to love to the fullest, to love till you can't love anymore, love, love with no conditions, love with no inhibitions, love with no parameters, with no boundaries. Of course, sometimes that may get you in trouble, but love with no boundaries. Because when we know love without boundaries, we we ascend to such high heights that the wealth that we give means that much more. Like, when I go, I want my kids, of course, I want them to enjoy the money that I made for them, but more than that, I want them to be able to look back and say, "Yo, yeah, my father left me this, but he left me so much more." Like, I want them to be able to have a memory bank full of moments that even when I'm gone, they don't miss me, because they can hold on to those moments. Like, I don't want to ever have them regret. Like, yeah, yo, my pops, he made that bread, but he was an asshole. Like, I don't want that to happen, and I don't want that to happen to anybody else that's under, listening to the pod, that's watching the pod. If you got people in your life that you haven't done everything you could for them, today's the day. Tonight's the night. Send that text. It's 10 o'clock, depending on where you at. If you're on the West Coast, it's 7. Yo, send that text. Call them. Let them know. If it's in the morning, send the text. Let them know. Yo, I love you. I'm here for you. Let's create moments together. Let's do this together. Let's do that together. But I need y'all to understand, like we just said, generational wealth is more than just the money and the fortune that we leave behind. It's the life that we built with other people, the relationships that we forged. So yeah, man. I need you to hear that. Like, I need you to hear my heart on that. Your boy Swoop Love is talking about love. I'm like Diddy right now. When he got on the stage and said, "Yo, Chris and Will, we going hash that out as family." Like, I want you to have that type of mindset and that type of mentality to say, "Yo, I don't care what happened. No one is ever above forgiveness. No one is ever too far to be brought back. No one is ever too far to be loved back to a great mental space." You don't know how much you can change somebody's life just by making the decision to love them without boundaries. You know, you could love somebody off the cliff. Tonight can be somebody's last night. They may be contemplating taking their own life, or tomorrow they may contemplate taking their own life. But that call or that text or just having that moment with them could really change the trajectory of their lives. And like, it's not just about the bread. The bread, you know, it helps. It helps to have some money. Like, yo, when I got some money in my pocket, I feel a whole lot better. But what makes me much more secure at night is knowing that my wife loves me, because I loved her enough to be the man that she needs me to be. You know, me sleeping at night is better when I know my kids know, yo, my father's gonna come in my room and kiss me on my cheek and say good night and pray with them and tuck them in. Like that's what being wealthy is. Creating moments that last forever, so that when you're no longer there, they don't have a void, because they may be rich in the pocket, but their hearts may be broken. Their hearts may have holes in them in places that you could have filled. So if there's anything you do as you're making that bread, make the relationship stronger. You heard?
Yeah, I'm sure did.
Damn, man, I don't know if it's the whistle pig or you, bitch. You make me crying this morning tonight.
Yo, I'm on my soapbox tonight. Whistle pig,
You
y'all
sound
should have
like
gave
you
me
was-
that grant, man.
Auditioning to keep your spot.
God,
Man,
dang.
listen, you know,
Oh, I
Yo,
guarantee
Belinda,
she
I
in
love
there
you.
crying. I guarantee you she in there crying. Nigga like the got
Yo.
me. Damn, I don't know if it's the pig or you, man.
Yo, no, wait. Is that Jay talk about never made me feel good at being broke?
Yeah.
Listen, man, real talk. I don't have all the money that I want, but yo, when I tell you my heart and my life is full because I'm being a better man and I'm fostering better relationships, yo. Maine no, Pete no. Like I was out here, I was a wild boy. I was a wild boy, man. Like full transparency. I know, my you heard it, my you heard is done. But me and my wife, I had moved out 2 years ago. I was gone for a few months, man. And in those few months, like I realized priority in my life. It took me to be at my lowest point, of course, for me to really see myself as who I should be. And of course, I'm not there. I'm not at the point that I really want to be, but I'm making those steps. And like it's when I tell you my life is so much better because I'm out here being intentional about how I live. Like, I do want to make $1 million, but if I don't ever get to that point, I'm good because I'm a better man now. So yeah.
Don't just set your goal at $1 million though.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to hit a bit.
Take the cap off. Like, don't set that shit.
I need that Jeff Bezos money.
Yeah, don't set the cap at $1 million.
Yeah,
it's out there for the taking. You just gotta we'll find that niche.
Fact.
We'll find that stride. Don't set the cap.
As long as you're enjoying the journey, man. That's what it's about.
That's the main thing. So we just wear caps on our head. We put no caps on nothing else. So
yeah, I need a cut too. That's why I got my joint on. I'm out here looking crazy.
I bought one too. Yeah, I bought new hats, so I'm just wearing them on the pod now.
Listen. Now, but for real though, yo, I appreciate y'all for real, man. I'm not even drinking.
I'm the only one drinking tonight. What the?
I'm high off life.
Yeah. There's some shit. Let me get y'all niggas off of here, man. Hey, we've been on too damn long anyway. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the show. I hope y'all took heed to what he said. That was probably your best work, bar none, right now. So
appreciate you, man.
Go back, tell somebody about the playback, listen to the you heard, call somebody, text them, tell them you love them. Babe, I love you. I'll be in the room in a little bit and say it in your face, but just take that time, like he said, and just, you never know who you're gonna reach out to, and they might be on the edge. That one little text, it'll help them, pull them back in. I mean, like we just real quick with Peter not too long ago, just reaching out to him, that made his day for us. Just saying, get well. We looking out for you, big bro, and hoping all is well. Like I got to get down there and see him one day, and let him know, we still pulling for you, and keep striving. But just a kind word go a long way to certain people and certain things. So just keep spreading that. Keep that positive energy. Don't let nothing negative, outside is gonna be all yappy yap yap, but just don't get that shit no energy and it goes away. And keep your positive mindset, keep your positive energy, love your loved ones, love your enemies, and just keep it pushing. Y'all got any shout outs before we get out of here?
What you just said, love your enemies, love your loved ones, man. Dude, the world needs more love. We gotta love each other, man. Cause it's easy to wake up and just go off and be a tornado all day, but it's much harder to rein all that in and just, I don't know, man. We as human beings got to do better to each other, or the world just go keep spiraling out of control. And right now, man, it's bad. And until we do that, I think it's gonna continue because it's just a hate-filled world, and it shouldn't be that.
Yeah.
But anyway, shout out to all my loved ones, everybody. I love y'all. Holla at me.
Yeah.
Man, listen. Shout out to y'all for one. Belinda, thank you for supporting my big bro. Yo, when I tell you support, man, support is everything. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's making it. Shout out to everybody that's still holding on. Don't let go. You got a lot to live for, man.
Shout out to the wife, the kids. Deja, happy birthday today, baby.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Shout out to mom, pops, me and May coming to see you soon. Show you some love.
Wait, that's for different reasons though.
We going to show love. This player, it's a joke, y'all. But yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Like, subscribe, share the pod. We on Facebook Live now at least once a week. YouTube, Apple, Spotify, Google, you name it, we own it. Like I said, we can't go global thinking local. Don't use that shit because it is copywritten. So, with that being said, man, shout out to y'all boys. Love y'all.
Love you too, man.
It's always a pleasure getting on here, chopping it up, doing what we do.
No doubt.
There's an outlet, and more people need it. And I'm pretty sure we touched a few people tonight. So let's just keep this going. What else we got? Shout out to the fellas at Highway 22, Chauncey D, J, Doc G, BD, JG, 2204, Kinfolk. Shout out to y'all boys. I didn't think I could get all that out, but shout out to y'all too, fellas. You can catch them too. That's the brother company with us, Brother Pod. They on the same thing we on. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it, they own it. With that being said, it's your boy Drew.
Swoop.
Eric.
We are the Global Unknowns.
Coot the Bamola, motherfuckers.